It's a bit windy. We'll see how we go out here, but I decided I need to get out and get some fresh air, some vitamin D. So what makes you bloated? If we're not talking about water, well, there's lots of foods that will naturally give you gas, and that's all part of our digestive process. So we all know that beans make us fart, and that's because we don't actually have a digestive enzyme that breaks down everything that we need in those beans. So it leaves residue in the gut, which then just ferments and gives us gas and all those sugars, etc. If we don't chew our food, we can get really bloated. So if you think about it, if you had a bit of food and they didn't chew it down properly, it goes through the digestive system. It's going to go off, create a gas, feed the bad bacteria, make us bloated. And generally our system doesn't work. So one of the best tips for bloating is actually to try and chew your food and really break it down and not drink anything when you're eating. And I know if you've been watching my videos for a little while, you'll see that that's advice I give quite regularly. So that's one of the main things to avoid bloating. So that's eating quickly is no good for us because we're not chewing. So chewing is really important. Hydration generally is important, but not when you're eating, because hydration will help us run all of that digestive system. So the body is going to take water and run the head, heart and lungs first because they've got to get first look in. And if they're not working, doesn't matter if the bottom is working and the digestive system is working because we're dead anyway. So they have to get first look in. So if you're not hydrated, if you're not drinking your water correctly, if you're drinking lots of fizzy pop, that'll add bubbles in as well. But obviously we've got to clean that fizzy pop or teas or coffees. Nothing wrong with having something like that if you have enough water to counteract it. But if you're living off fizzy pop or cups of tea and pops of coffee, and the body is going to struggle, and that's going to add to your bloating. So just generally running your body nice and slowly, the way that it was designed to, is the best way to avoid the bloating. You could have reactions to food, intolerances and allergies. And I think we'll do a whole session on elimination and try to do that without getting tested, because we offer tests, but we always encourage people to try and work out things on their own to start off with, save a bit of money. But yeah, that sort of thing will make you bloated. So just go back to basics, run your body the way it's supposed to do. And obviously food that's made from fresh. Now, if we're talking about this economic crisis, then actually making food from fresh is actually the most cost-effective way to make food, basically. So, and to make meals rather than getting takeaways, etc. We were talking the other day with some friends about how much a takeaway was, and for a family of 4, you've got to be looking at 20 to 30 pounds for a takeaway. Well, that's 120 quid a month if you're doing that once a week. So, for other people, like my dad, 30 pounds is his weekly budget for cooking, and he feeds himself quite well on that. So, yeah, chew your food, run your body as basics.